Hi.
What up, buddy? How are you?
Good.
I love you.
Love you too.
I miss you.
I miss you too.
I want a brand new wheel. I want a brand new house. I want a foreign little bitch.
Yo everybody, happy New Year's to you. It is G Money here, aka Zeppy, aka Giuseppe. It's already New Year's, man. It's pretty much hella late right now. I got a headache, but I'm ready here to post a video because in the last 5 or 6 days I've already doubled my investment with altcoin. Pretty much started at $400 and all these other altcoins in the program Binance. You know, I invested in them. There's 4 or actually 5 different ones I invested in, and then I officially just sold everything, and I pretty much came up completely on top. A full-on 100% return feels really good. I think right now with the markets of Bitcoin crashing, I'm a little shy of that full-on 800, but it's there. It's definitely there. And I wanted to go ahead and show you exactly what I did, how I do my research for it, and exactly how you could possibly do it. You know, my goal for 2018 is to learn how to make pretty much a lot of money through cryptocurrency. That is one of my huge focuses. I'm documenting everything right here. If you've seen my video where I talk about my beautiful girlfriend who's 5,000 miles away, it's a huge motivation. But I got to start cracking down, and I've already doubled, you know, $400 investment of, you know, risking, and now I'm getting the hang of it. So hopefully you guys learned something for this video. But let's go ahead and hop in right now. Okay guys, so here we are. The site you want to go to is tradingview.com. Tradingview.com is going to give you a list of all the cryptocurrencies in a really beautiful chart, so you can able to look at, you know, the volumes, the pricing, so you can look basically at what it's called the candlestick chart and basically see where the market is going. So say you type in tradingview.com, you click in here, this is what you're gonna get. You go and search. I recommend just starting out BTC. Originally it's gonna say all. Make sure you click cryptocurrency. You can just go ahead and do to US dollar. So let's click this, and then you're gonna do an interactive chart. You want to do an interactive chart. Click interactive. When it first pops up, it's not gonna look like this, right? It's gonna pop out. You're gonna also eventually have to make an account. It's completely free. I still have a free account, and I'm still making money off this. But originally when it comes, it's not gonna look like this. When you first see it, it's actually gonna be white in the background. Let me go show you what it will actually look like. So here we are. I'm gonna type in BTC, and then like I said, it's gonna say all. You go to cryptocurrency, go ahead and click that bad boy. Again, you wanna go to interactive chart. Here we are, boom. Okay. Here we are. So look in. So this is what you're gonna get. Basically, these are called candlestick charts. Now, basically, what you can you know, learn from these is right here at the top. Each candlestick represents 1 day in the market for Bitcoin. So basically on this day, right, this is December 16th, we can see that the lowest it dropped to, the little candlestick drops down below, was 17,320, and then at the highest day, boom, 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 it was 19,382. If we look on the next day, it's a red day. Red day means it was less than before. Even though, boom, 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 it capped out and even reached a higher price, the closing day price of it was lower than green. Now, I recommend doing as much research as you can on candlesticks so you can learn more, but if you can start to read these, as you can see, there's a lot of green right here. I honestly would sell in this area because I wouldn't expect it to jump up, but when there's so much green, you're gonna expect a red, and again, when there's so much red, you're gonna expect a green type of thing. That's one kind of way I look at it, but from these candlesticks, you can start learning, you know, different patterns. So I'm just gonna show you one thing that I learned. Let's go ahead and do one of the alternative coins that I recently traded that I doubled my money in. So the very first one is going to be Ripple. Oh, XRP, it will be easier. So XRP, that's the little ticker sign. If you want to know the ticker signs of things, then you would go to coinmarketcap.com. This site lists all the different stuff. Here's Ripple. XRP, that's a nice one. So if it's like, oh, Bitcoin, BTC, oh, I want to trade Ethereum, okay, ETH. So you go ahead and go back to what I was showing you. Here we are, so XRP. So as you can see, whenever I'm actually trading, I never do it on 1 day. I click in, I go to 30 minutes. Right, that's how I like it personally. And to mix up the back, I don't like a white background. I like to change it. That's just me. I go to settings. You go to background. You go and do black. That's perfectly fine. And that right now that's perfectly good enough. I want to make this a little darker though. It kind of hurts my eyes. That's good. And there we go. Oh. Okay, so I got that. Not too shabby. The bottom right here, this is basically going to be the volume. So you can see right here, all this green is saying a lot of people are buying. That's something to take note of. But let's see. So Ripple. So I got in a little earlier, but you might be thinking, well, how do I know this is good? Because it's all rising. But what's the difference between this rise and then like a crash versus this rise and a crash? Because the hardest part is really understanding what a stock, or not a stock, but a cryptocurrency is going to do. So how I go ahead and do that is, you see, I get rid of the volume thing. So come over here. You're going to put an X on the volume because that's what comes naturally. Then you're going to go to indicators. The first thing I like to do, I just type in EMA. EMA, you're going to 1, 2. As you see in the upper left, 2 of them popped up. So I'm going to be set, and then I'm going to go ahead and do histogram. I'm going to do the first one. Boom. Okay. Now I can go ahead and exit out. And now I'm going to go ahead and go over here. Settings. I want to go ahead and put the first one, right? 13. Style. Make it whatever color you want. There you go. Purple. When I learned how to swing trade, pretty much everyone always did purple for the other one. And then they kept the other one the same. Settings. We want to change the second one to 34. And basically, this is basically going to move on every other candlestick. So every 9th candlestick, it'll go to it on the purple one, and then every blue one, every 34th candlestick, it'll move. And the way the forms move helps you learn if it's going to be a good trade. But I'm going to go ahead and okay this. All right, so here we are. So I got in around this time over here. So as you can see, it looks like, you know, you could see that the purple is above the blue right now. Purple, it's above it. But as you notice, boom, it ends up dropping down at this point and then coming up over there. Now, what can that actually mean for us? One thing that I really like to think about, this could just be, you know, BS, but it's something that I learned from swing trading, and it's been helping me with my portfolio, but not just my portfolio, but with also, you know, these stocks over here. So I go see right here, once the purple one went ahead and touched the blue and still bounced up, I instantly knew, like, oh snap, this is about to rise. It did not want to go under. When the top one, right, when you set the 13, when 13, aka in this case the purple one, is below blue, that means it's time to buy, right? When it's above, that means it's a good time to sell. Okay, so when it touched right there, I was like, okay, it's at, you know, $1.19. I'm gonna go in. So I went in, right? Went in. After that, boom, 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 boom. It went all the way up here. I sold around this area right here. I thought, because it got so far apart, I thought maybe it was gonna crash for whatever reason. So I sold around here, $2 even. Once I sold $2 even, that was a nice fat profit. That, you know, that was a really good profit, which is really nice because if you guys are going to trade in the stock market, you know, the best you're going to get for day trading, you know, maybe 20 to 30%, which people think is really nice. Every now and then you get like a, you know, 50, 60, 80, and even then people are ecstatic. But cryptocurrency is so new. Everything's, you know, going all over the place. I'm happy with, you know, 40%. So for me to get, I think it was like a 80 or 60 to 8% return on this is freaking amazing. So I went ahead and sold. As you can see, it still decided to climb, but then it dropped down and boom, crossed right under. Here we are. So right here, this would have been a good time to buy. Right here, then if it went up, it would have been time to sell. So you could have bought right here, say what, 177, boom, 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 and then sold at 2, whatever, so it's about 25 cents profit. I think that ends up being 12% gain. So if you had $100 in there, you make 112. If you had 1,000, you would make 120. Not too bad off of just reading these charts. Now that does not mean that this is a completely safe way to trade. I'll show you some examples, I think. ADA, let's see if it had anything here. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, so you could be like, oh, at this point, when it dropped down, you could see, say we were right here. Let's go ahead and move it over. All right, let's say this is live trade. All right, and let's say we were watching this and we're like, okay, I'm gonna buy right here. We bought right here, it came up, we're like, oh, it's almost time to sell, but it's gonna explode. Boom, it crashed. I'd be like, ah, I'm scared. But the thing is, you don't wanna buy everything at once. If you only have $1,000, don't put $1,000 in each time. Say if you did decide to buy at this time right here, or even this time, you'd buy at what? we look over 0.0002, let's just say 2.8. So if we bought at 2.8 right here, and then we saw that it dropped even lower to 2.7, I would maybe put $100 in right there at the 2.8, and then drop to 2.7, maybe another $100. If it dropped all the way down here to the another 2.7, a lower 2.7, I'd probably put in an extra $100. Like, you want, as the lower and lower it gets, you gradually increase the money, because if it's gonna explode, even $100 profit, you know, could be 150, so you could still make a lot of money. But if it continues to decline, if you have $100, you know, it can go down to $50 if it declines by 50, and then if it raises by 75%, you only profit 25. But if you keep, you know, adding shares in, or I keep saying shares because I'm used to stocks, but if you keep adding positions in, positions in, as it gets lower, then, you know, you could profit more money. So if you're buying in right here, say, you know, 2.7, you know, 2.757. Boom, 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 all the way down here, 2.730. If you want to go ahead and say double your money with this, maybe, you know, you would go ahead and write it all the way to the top. That'd be really nice, and then you would want to sell up top. Once it starts to drop down again, potentially, let's say if it was live again, potentially you could buy right here thinking that that's it, and then if we see no, boom, crashed again, right? And then boom, crashed again. So it's not always, you know, the safest thing to do, but if you only put in a little bit of money, right, and then boom, dropped in, you bought a little bit of more, then boom, dropped in, then you held, boom, you could have sold up here, right? You could have sold up here, or you could have kept holding on to it, boom, and then you could explode it up here. Because the thing is, right now with cryptocurrency, it's just it's just a roller coaster going up and down, up and down. So I would make sure you just, of course, you know, number one rule investing, never invest what you're not willing to lose. But really take that to heart when you're doing, you know, certain types of trades like these. For long-term things like swing trading, which is for me like within a week, or long-term trading, which I consider anything long-term, like, you know, maybe a month or more. This strategy is definitely really nice, especially when, if I was going to be doing a month or something, I'd probably go a day. Let's go a day. And I'd be like, okay, and I saw right here crash. If I saw this touch coming in and then a big rise and see it drop down, I'd probably want to buy right here, because I knew that I was going to go up because it got so close. But that's one strategy. Other than that, guys, if you wanted to go ahead and buy altcoins and you're completely new, what you would want to do is you'd go ahead and go to Binance.com. Binance.com. This is what it looked like, Binance.com. You go ahead and log in. I think I'm already logged in. Yeah, I'm already logged in. So you go ahead and log in, and you'd be set to go. You'd be able to buy whatever you wanted to buy. Say you wanted to buy that one I was talking about, the Ripple XRP. Click it in here, and then you just put the price you want, 296. 296. You could just buy it, and it makes it really simple. So that's pretty much all I got for you today. I was able to go ahead and finally sell my Cardano. I think we can see deposit withdrawals. Let's see what I'm at right now. 783. And if you saw earlier, I mean, I did not have 783. Even yesterday, I was at like 680. So I already made another $100 on that $100 investment I made. So that's really, really awesome. I'm pretty excited. Hopefully you guys are excited as well. I never thought, you know, I could start applying, you know, previous knowledge I had into this space. Like, it's just really exciting. I feel like, you know, like a day trader type of thing, and it's really cool. So hopefully this helps you out. Go ahead and try it. Just make sure if you're willing to risk $1,000, only play around with 100. So then if it does drop in price, you're not too scared. But with these cryptocurrencies, if you're going to be playing around with some good, you know, good ones, like good ones with more safe coins, I would say. Here we go. Like even Bitcoin, Ripple, Ethereum. Cardano is now number 5. I didn't realize that. Cardano, Litecoin, IOTA, right? I feel like those are pretty, you know, brand names. And if the price drops in them, if the price drops, I'm not going to be scared, because I know that literally next week it's probably going to be back up. Litecoin has been down for quite some time, which scares me, because I had a lot of positions in when I was like at like 280, because I thought that was low. So So long term, don't stress too much, because if you had $100 in it, say it did drop 50%, you know for sure it's going to climb up. Just be a little patient, and hopefully you have more liquid money with the rest of the $900 to keep investing in other investments. But that's a nice little strategy I like to use. Other than that, if you're brand new and you're ready to go ahead and buy your very first Bitcoin, make sure you go to Coinbase using that link down below. Get yourself a free $10. And anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Zep out.
I don't put no